What happened here, guys? It's magic. Yes, that's right, guys. Hello once again, audience. I'm Twins Playtaken, and this is another Europa Universalis 4 Empire Showcase. Today, we have my Inca game. Yes, it is right. A friend requested that I do an Inca game. And here it is. Not too shabby, I don't think. I would have liked to be larger. I would have liked to have all of Africa instead of just the northwest part of it, well, north and west, should I say, with of course some exceptions down here, because stupid Castile, who of course, was allied to everybody, and independence guaranteed, and just blah blah blah. Never really bothered, got round to attacking him. Um, Although I did ally Poland, well actually I allied Austria, and then allied Poland, but Austria got under personal union from Poland, so I no longer care about them. Um, Yeah, so I have 5,466 base tags, not too bad. I was making more money earlier. I was making about 100 ducats a month, but it's gone down a bit. I think it's probably because of all this ridiculous fort maintenance. I reckon if we got rid of that. Yeah, see, there we go, back down to all that. Plus I've got a whole bunch of level 8s now and everything. These are all level 8 forts here. Well, except this one, that's level 6. It's level 8 because France attacked me on 4 different occasions. That's why I was able to take so much of France, as you can see. They attacked me 4 times, which was very costly, though it did allow me to get North America for the most part. Lots of culture converting, as you can see. Just go to the culture map mode. I do quite like this, Lots and lots of this nice greeny yellow color. Lots of it. All here. This all used to be Portuguese up here. This was Spanish, I think. Yeah, this was French. Sorry. Let's just look at it like this. Yeah, so you've got a bit of Breton here, a bit of Castilian, a bit of Portuguese, lots of French and Breton as well. I did kill Brittany. I also took a bunch of Canadian land as well. Canada owned like all of that. All that claims there, that was... Well, no, sorry, no, that was the French Britain. They owned all the... French Britain, French Canada. They owned all this. Although Britain is actually occupied quite a lot by France. Actually, you know what? Look, I'm just gonna do a little cheat, just so that we can see what's going on here, because I haven't actually seen what's going on here myself. And woo, the Ottomans have split up a lot. They definitely had some of this land, and they appear to love me. Well, I know I helped like Serbia and yeah, I helped Serbia to get out, but didn't know about the rest of them. Oh well. Anyway, Russia has been just hit reasonably hard by Poland, though they are quite strong. Ming has got exploration ideas, so they've got a bunch of this Siberian land. Japan is united. Mawa has got most of India, shared by Andhara. I can never get that name right. Yeah, all this is just boring, blah blah blah. But yeah, ideas, okay? So you may be looking at this and you may be thinking, Tekid, why the hell haven't you taken exploration ideas? Well, I actually took exploration ideas first, see? But after everything became colonized, I realized that I didn't really need it anymore. So I got rid of exploration ideas by clicking this abandoned ideas group, and I got diplomatic instead. And actually, let's just do this. But yeah, I actually got diplomatic ideas instead, because why the hell not? Because, I mean, I did go quite over my naval force limit for a while, but if we just click on this, yeah, that's what happened. So naturally, that I quickly got back my force limit for Navy. I do have 5 general slots. I'm only using 2 right now. I have gone up to 5 a few times. I got 17.5% discipline, which is pretty nice. Actually, 10% morale means I got 9.4, which is very nice. Not much tradition though, which is a bit annoying because um, means my generals are average at best. The only reason my generals are any decent is because of offensive ideas, which is the +1 leader, +1 shock, +1 fire. Um, as you can see, I'm using my standard army template here, the 10-4-10. Yeah, lots and lots of ships just scattered everywhere. Have had a lot of rebel problems. That's the thing. But see, I took economic expansion and religious, and I didn't really want to take, I didn't want to take humanist ideas because that'd be just way too much administrative power. I've been on low administrative power for quite a bit of the game until only recently, um, when I started to pick up the core cost, the administrative efficiency or whatever it is. Yeah, administrative efficiency. Until then, it was very expensive. Um, so I was quite low, um, core, quite low admin power. Jeez, sorry, I'm muddling my words today. But yeah, the Ottomans are actually our revolutionary birthplace. They were quite powerful earlier. See, they have, even though they've fallen quite far, they have still got the first place slot. I'm at minus 25% because I don't have any rivals equipped, because the only person that I could rival would be Poland. See, which I don't want to do because they're my ally. Plus, it's only score. In the long run, allies are more important than score. Unless, of course, your paradox, of course, then score is everything. But yeah, the Ottomans are actually the ones that grabbed the revolution. Though Poland actually does own Constantinople, which was gathered with my help, of course. Surprisingly, no surprise, they're at war with the Ottomans again, though they haven't called me in, which is surprising. What else? Just quickly flick through these tabs. Yeah, all my estates are happy as ever because I've been sucking their dick like there's no tomorrow. 83% religious unity, not too bad. It has proved to be a bit of trouble because I didn't want to convert to Christianity or Islam because my religious reforms are just too nice. It's plus 10% manpower, +1 colonists, plus 0.5 legitimacy. That one's a bit plus 10% morale and minus 10% creation cost. Like these, with the exception of this one, these are all very, very good. That one's reasonably good, but they're very good when combined. Right, yeah, I'm actually colonizing the Kurils. I don't know. What else? Yeah, I have got one policy enable, which is the plus 10% morale of armies, recover morale speed, just because I've had a bunch of extra military points and nothing to use them on really, so I figured why the hell not. I did build the Panama Canal, naturally, because it's very useful when you're playing in the Americas. Even if it is a bit late game, it's still very useful. Um, I have embraced all of the institutions, which was very easy. It was actually, um, I don't know if you know this, but when you reform your religion, you instantly get every single institution that has been founded up to that point, that has been founded by the person that you reformed off of. And seeing as I reformed off of Castile before they died, um, they had all the institutions, so naturally I think I got one, two, yeah, I think I got the first 4 institutions, like, just straight off the bat, which was very good. It was very useful. Hmm. But, yeah. Of course, I nabbed the whole Caribbean. I nabbed all that off Portugal, which was very nice, because, as you guys probably know, the Caribbean is a very rich area, and is great for trade. If we go to here, I'm making 37 ducats, and I've only got 46% there, which is pretty crazy. Um, I am making a reasonable amount of trade, making 105 ducats with 32% mercantilism, so it's not too bad. I am at minus 0.03 inflation, and that is whilst making 51 ducats a month of gold, because just ridiculous, you know. Potosi makes me about 10 ducats a month. This one province, yeah, 10 ducats a month, pretty ridiculous. Very. Gold is basically what fueled my economy. Gold is the reason why I am this big. Is because gold. Because I also took a lot of the African gold as well. See, I took all this. I took these three. I took this one. I got a bunch of gold provinces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, I got about 24 gold provinces, which, as I'm sure you can tell, is just ridiculously good. It's just so ridiculously good. As I said, my inflation was horrid for like most of the start. And I basically spent half the game just retiring advisors until I got myself a Master of the Mint, which is the national inflation decrease by 0.1, which definitely was basically what stopped me from getting like 30,000 inflation. Um, Luckily, I haven't actually taken any loans this game, which I was surprised about, because my friend was talking about how they had to take so many loans to defeat France, but I think I got luckier than them, so I didn't have to really worry about that. What else? There's nothing else to really talk about, you know, just apart from just to admire how goddamn sexy that name looks. Just, oh, that just makes me want to jizz a little. uh, yeah, as I said, I got Poland and Serbia. I got, you know, it gives access to a bunch of people. Got a bunch of truces, which wouldn't mind that Canadian truce running out, so I could finish gobbling up them, because they got a bunch of provinces up here. And they got a bunch of provinces over here. I'd probably take these ones and then take this one, so my name could get even bigger. And I attack Great Britain as well. But anyway, enough discussing what could or could not happen. Um, but yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. This has been my European vs. 4 Empire showcase of my Inca game. Be prepared to see what I have ready for my next game. I've already got some ideas, and I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Peace.